Interesting 4 games in these later kickoffs, and we have a big post-game coming forward. We're very excited about this one. We're going to bring you highlights, analysis. Peter and Anita are over at the Allianz Arena. Requests for guests. Who do we want to speak to? Anita was selfish yesterday.
Let's go Kane.
Yeah.
Let's go Kane.
Harry Kane.
Yes.
I don't think we can. Can we get anybody at Liverpool? No, we can't.
He told me he knows him really well.
Oh, well, maybe Micah could get Virgil on the phone for us.
Big Virgil.
Onto the show?
He said about Mbappe, he said about Nasser, and tonight it's Virgil.
Yes, yeah, friends in high places, Micah. All right, well, we are going to go to a very quick break. We'll be right back with all of that and more in just a minute. Hello, good evening. Welcome to our studios in London. So good to have you still with us. Welcome to our Champions League post-match show. Kate, Thierry, Jamie and Micah. It's good to have you with us. We had 4 cracking games in these later kickoffs. Really interesting. Bayern-Chelsea was the main game, if you will, on our platform. A 3-1 win for Bayern Munich at home at the Allianz Arena. This was the first kind of real significant test for either side, I think it's fair to say, this season. What did we learn about either team?
Listen, Bayern Munich are probably a better team right now than Chelsea. I thought in the first half, I thought Chelsea were doing quite well up until Bayern Munich scored. But yeah, I mean, Chelsea, even though we talk about the World Club Championship, but it's the first time in the Champions League, isn't it? For a few years, it was a team who have won the Champions League twice, had great experience, but they're a young team now, first time in it. Probably the toughest game that they've played this season.
You've changed your tune. You've been very nice about Chelsea now. Is everything all right?
We're talking about tonight and a game.
Okay.
We're talking about the project before of 3.5 years of the owner. But yeah, so I didn't expect them to win, really. And I think of the players that Bayern Munich have got in Kane and Elise. But listen, Cole Palmer is at that level as well. But no, it's the toughest game. They've got it out the way and done.
2 of our colleagues are over there at the Allianz Arena. You see them over our shoulders, Peter and Anita. How did you guys enjoy it?
Very much so. Yeah. Goals galore, especially in that first half. What did you like about the second half, Peter?
No, the whole game. I kind of agree with what Jamie said, that the Chelsea, they kind of played all right until Bayern scored. They turned the game around quite quickly and quite well, but didn't score on the chances that they created. They should have done that. Had they done that, it probably would have been a different game. But then Bayern scored, and I said this before the game, the front 4 players are firing. And all 4 of them played well today. Yes, Kane scored the goals, but honestly, he created the first goal. Gnabry and Diaz, they're just here, there, everywhere, putting a lot of pressure on Chelsea's back 4. And Bayern, it's just a great team in great form at the moment. I'm a little bit worried about going sort of a month or 2 months later into the season. When I look at the bench, it looks very young, it looks very thin in many ways. But for the moment, it's an absolute joy to watch Bayern play.
Yeah, so it might be a new season, but Peter's still up to his old tricks, playing detective when we're here at games. He's been in the tunnel trying to get a big interview. Yes. Who are you trying to get for Micah so I can hopefully be back in his good books ahead of tomorrow?
Vincent Kompany will go into the studio. He'll come here.
Wow. Vincent!
Yes. And you were the selling point.
I was the selling point. Oh, really?
You were the selling point because he says, I want to speak to the stars. I want to speak to Micah.
And he probably doesn't want that plea that Kylian Mbappe got yesterday, you know?
Yeah, Anita, he wants to speak to me, not you.
I think we've got Harry to come and speak to all of us in the studio as well. So yeah, hopefully.
Okay, well, we'll be back to you shortly, but we've got some of these key people coming through that Peter's managed to get. Yeah.
One more thing. You 2 have had a glow up, haven't you? You look fantastic tonight. What's going on? You've upped it since last year. Something's going on here.
Is it AI?
I don't know how I feel about this because I was with you guys yesterday. So are you saying I changed from yesterday to today? You and Micah are going to have fun tomorrow. Micah,
oh my God. Micah, you got to play your hand right here, by the way. You're with Anita tomorrow, you know?
But we're in Manchester. And I'm the king of Manchester, so we're all right.
Hey, Micah, Micah, you're from Leeds.
Chapel Town.
Thank you guys very much. We'll look forward to the interviews. We'll see you in a bit. So, should we go through some of the highlights from this one? 4 goals to get through. Let's start with, well, first one was an own goal, wasn't it? Chelsea own goal to give Bayern the lead. Micah, are you ready?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm ready. You know me, I'm always ready. Come on.
Flustered.
Roll.
Tactic with the hold the edge of the box. If you could just show it again. So when the ball comes in the defence, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Next goal came from a penalty. Let's take a look at the incident that led to it. Kais.
He is the best finisher in world
It's
football.
unbelievable. The pockets he gets into.
I've never seen
It's
anything like
It was
it.
terrible.
I mean,
yes,
he
we
gets
know
a
that you've
penalty.
seen over our
What a
shoulder.
player.
Harry
Oh, sorry,
Kane was
Harry.
with
You're
us.
sorry, Harry.
Fancy seeing you, Harry.
I heard that. Thank you very much, mate.
You just watched your goals there. The second goal you scored.
Yeah.
I mean, just put us in the picture. I mean, you're scoring goals left, right, and centre, but that was a fantastic finish. That.
Yeah, no, that was a good finish. I think the way we pressed throughout the whole game was at a high level, and you know that ball kind of fell nicely to me, and I had a quick look over the shoulder to see how much space I had, and I knew I could let the ball run, and then it was just about using the defender.
Personally scored 10 goals, but this was kind of the first real test at the highest level. How do you feel that this went for you today?
Yeah, it was a high-level game, playing against a really good opponent. Obviously, the Club World Cup champions. We expected a tough game, but I thought from start to finish, the way we moved the ball, the angles we showed, the quick passing, the chances we created was at a real high level. So, yeah, look, whoever we play, we try and play in the same way, the same style, with the same intensity, and I think we showed that out there today.
Harry, can I just ask you a question? I read some of your quotes this morning in the press, and you were mentioning the fact that you were coming up against Chelsea and obviously the rivalry, and you were at Tottenham, and it just adds that little bit of motivation. So how nice is it to get a couple of goals and give one back to Chelsea?
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, guys, I'm just hearing something else in my ear as well. It's kind of muddled up with
The question
with
is,
Jamie.
Obviously from your quotes, from saying your Tottenham background against Chelsea, so you know that will give you a little bit of extra motivation. How was that today to then get 2 goals against them?
Yeah, you know, playing against, you know, for Tottenham, there was a London rival for us for a long time. We had a lot of tough games against them. We had title runs against them, and yeah, so I think, you know, for me personally, being you know, a player from Tottenham, there's always a little bit added in these type of games. And yeah, you know, it's a different atmosphere, it's a different style of play. When teams come to Bayern Munich, you know, we expect to win, we expect to be the dominant team, and I think we showed that today. So from a striker's point of view, I, you know, knew I was going to get chances today, and thankfully I was able to put a couple away.
Do you think you are in better condition to win this tournament, which is Bayern's brief every year, than you were last season?
Yeah, I think so. I think you know, people maybe forgot last year was Company's first season with us. We changed a lot. We you know, in the Bundesliga especially, we went to a real high level and was able to retain, well, get that title back. And in the Champions League, you know, there was times I felt, especially in that Inter Milan game in the quarterfinal, we done enough to win that game, but the moments we didn't quite take. So it's another year on. The way we train, the way we work together, I think it's just building that relationship more and more. And now we're going into this season, you know, with the start that we've had, so that will only build confidence.
Harry, can I ask you another question about my...
Harry,
can Harry hear me now?
Can you hear it?
No, I'm hearing
Harry.
I'm hearing someone else's interview right now.
We do, Damien, unfortunately, we do have a sound problem. We've had a little bit of a sound problem throughout the day. I was just going to ask, we haven't spoken to you since you won your first trophy.
Yeah, I know.
You've had all this personal success, all the goals. Yeah. You played 102 games for Bayern. You've scored 96 goals, which is fantastic. You've 23 penalties have you scored off 24. I mean, the stats are incredible. But you won this trophy. What's that been like for you?
It's been nice. You know, it was a long time coming. A lot of hard work from, you know, my first games to my first trophy, for sure. A lot of highs, a lot of lows. But ultimately, it was just a great thing to kind of tick off in my career. And, you know, it feels like a long time ago now. I'm someone who moves on fairly quick. I enjoyed the moment. We had some good celebrations, for sure. And then, yeah, look, we're in a new season. My focus is on this year. We won the Super Cup as well, which was nice. And then, you know, our hunger, not just me, but the team, is to push on now, and that's no different for me.
Okay, we've got to let you go. Thank you very much. Sorry about the sound there.
Cheers, guys.
I'm sure that the
Thanks,
game...
Harry.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Cheers.
Need to bring a towel for Uncle Pete.
It might be
Uncle
warm
Pete, you're
out there.
sweating.
Warm out there in Munich. Your thoughts on Harry Kane's performance and just your expectations for him this season?
For me, the whole team. You know, obviously he's the guy at the end of it, but the way they press as a team, he said it himself, it is just outstanding what they're doing. Hopefully they can carry on like this, but the way they played as a team, to be able to score 10 goals like that, we all know what he can do, and he's been doing it year in, year out, whether if it was at Tottenham or now at Bayern Munich. So goals will always be. But the way they play as a unit right now, it does look good against a team. Yes, we all know maybe it's not the best team in Europe, although they won the Club World Cup. I'm talking about in this competition, you will think more about Barcelona and other teams, obviously, and Paris Saint-Germain. But Bayern does look good. And like I said, I wanted to ask that question, but Peter did ask it. I think for me, he will be looking to win the Champions League.
Can I just ask you, sorry, Kate, about striker Kane? How good is, you played in that position, how good is he in terms of, obviously we know his all-round game, but when we talk about elite strikers, especially over the last 20 years, where would you put him? What bracket would you put him? How much do you rate him?
What I like is the evolution of the player. I remember going to see him one time and for a previous job that I was doing, and I asked him, you know, like, you score a lot of goals, but sometimes you forget about your teammates and you don't try to look for a pass. He said, "You're right, I'll work on that." Then he came up with it. Then, you know, he's trying to get better all the time. And he's been doing it. And, you know, the higher you go and, you know, no disrespect to Tottenham, he's playing with in a better team now. Yeah. So that will enhance his quality.
What advice did you give him in that moment?
Oh, no, I didn't have to give him anything because I saw the way he was talking and in his eyes that he is a guy that works. Do you understand what I mean? He didn't need anything. You could see that he knew, you know, what he had to do. And by the way, it's one thing to say it, and it's another thing to do it, and he did it.
I think he's England's greatest ever centre-forward or goal scorer. You know, he's done it in the Premier League with a team who aren't one of the top teams. He's gone abroad now, Bayern Munich, huge pressure, all eyes on him. What was his numbers there? 90-odd goals in 100 games or something like that. Ridiculous. He's been a top goal scorer in the World Cup. He is one of the greatest goal scorers the game's seen. And I think, you know, you think of some great strikers England have had in the past, and obviously some great ones.
So he's got the most. You think he's higher than Shearer? No, I'm not. It's not a debate. It was. It's a
I know he's your mate because of the podcast, but he scored more goals for England than Shearer. If he'd have stayed in the Premier League, he'd have got the Premier League thing as well. He's gone abroad at one of the biggest clubs in the world and scored goals. He's like, his numbers are off the scale.
I get your argument, and I wasn't.
It's not an argument,
I wasn't saying, but obviously the times are different then. What, he's got 260 goals in the Premier League, Alan Shearer, arguably against better defenders at this time. So when you say,
what do you mean arguably? I was a defender probably.
Yeah, but centre halves back then were greater than now. True or not true?
I don't know. Van Dijk's playing now.
But that's one. Name 6 top defenders in the Premier League right now.
Right, he's not playing in the Premier League now. He's in the Bundesliga.
Oh my God!
No, but I think the discussion went too far. Like, if we go back to the player, I would say that for me, if we talk about a complete striker, that's him.
Yeah, he can come deep. He can get on the ball. He can play people in. He's the best striker.
We can raise question about pressing, because pressing also is part of being a striker. But if we go when you're on the ball, he can drop, he can ping. Maybe he cannot play on the right or on the left, which is different because we all know he's a 9. But this guy is complete.
The thing I get a bit thingy with Harry Kane is that he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Now, I've just said something like, I think he's the best, but you've straight away said Shearer, and Shearer was amazing. And I think lots of people would say what you've said. But when you just stack his numbers and his facts up there, I don't know why it's not even just a given that he is. He's playing for Tottenham, a team who haven't won the league for about 60 years. He's playing for England, he's scored more goals, got more caps than probably any. He's got more goals than anyone.
You can't do it off that. It was.
What was it off then?
Internationally, it was way harder.
Why was it? Why was it?
They're back at it.
Why was it?
England played now in the qualifiers.
We have a convo.
It's a lower standard than it was before.
Anyway, anywho, as you would say.
Okay.
Anywho. Do you know what I was wondering? Do you think they genuinely couldn't hear you, or do you think that was a ploy to not have to speak to you?
Oh, you think it was to do
wow.
with the accent? Do you think it was to do where it was
I was just
from?
wondering if they
That's
thought,
tough.
take the ears out. We wanted to talk to you about Michael Elise, a player you've been talking to us about this afternoon, then he performed really well. Thierry.
It's just like, I do not understand. I will share something. I think Chelsea wanted him. That how come he's not playing in the Premier League when you were in the Premier League? I don't understand why a team didn't go and get him. It for me doesn't make any sense, because seeing him playing for Reading, then going to Crystal Palace, and what he did, and I know at one point people were wondering about his hamstring, but if you don't know that this guy, even at the time, was a good player, then you have a problem. I don't know how, people were talking about the financial, you can put money in the Premier League. I don't know how this guy is not playing in the Premier League. Fair play to Bayern Munich. I think there was a battle between Bayern Munich and actually Chelsea to get him, but you're telling me Man United didn't come for him, Man City didn't come for him. I do not understand number 10. I think, again, I will repeat, I do not understand, that nobody really came really strong for him in the Premier League when he was in the league. Like, what did you not see? I don't get it.
By the way, you mentioned Chelsea's league phase schedule before, just saying Bayern, one of the toughest fixtures they had. They've also got Barca, Benfica, Atalanta, Ajax, Napoli, Pafos, and then Carragher away from home. So a really tough schedule.
Is Barcelona at home?
I don't know. I didn't write that down.
Leave the football talk to us.
All right, okay, cool. We're going to go to a break, everybody. We'll be right back with more friendly banter in just a minute. Okay, welcome back, everybody. A few more games to go through here, bring you a few more of the highlights of these later kickoffs. Let's start with the game between PSG and Atalanta. High-scoring one for PSG. Could have been higher, too, as well.
Yeah, missed penalty. Barcola missed a penalty, missed chances. At one point, they were really, if I can say that without being disrespectful, toying with them. It was just a matter of time. How many goals they were going to score, and the pressure that they exercised on them. And he could just confirm that, unfortunately.
Oh dear, still good win for them, 4-0, so 3 points on the board for them. 3 points on the board for Inter Milan, for the losing finalists of last season's Champions League final. They were playing Ajax away from home in Amsterdam. Micah, you want to go through the
Yo, man, I'll let Jamie go with this.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
But before we go, I want to go for a save, because it was an excellent save from Sommer. Yeah, roll red, please, will you?
Corners or 2 assists and 2 goals.
Should we hear from the nephew?
Oh, he's here!
No, he's not with us, not live, but we can hear him.
Again!
Oh my gosh, you guys get too excited. No, I
this.
should say, we do have an interview from him, but unfortunately he's not live with us. But here's his interview after the game.
What was the game plan this evening? Because it seemed to go more or less the way that you would want it, get a relatively early goal and then just, hit them on the break afterwards.
Yeah, well, we knew that Ajax was a very offensive team and is very, very, very good at playing with the ball, so we had to be patient and not open too much, and that's what we did.
How difficult was it for you when you heard that Lautaro Martinez wasn't playing and you had to adapt to a different striking partner?
Oh, Lauti is our captain. He's very important for us, but as much as Pio and Boni. So tonight Pio did an amazing game. It was his first game in Champions League, but it looked like he was used to playing at this level, and I congratulate him.
And what does this say about the team coming here, winning, not conceding a goal?
Well, it means that we were serious. We did a good defensive possession, and then we have to build on this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So I think it's very early, isn't it? Early stages in this Champions League season to make any kind of real strong prediction about who we think will win it. Obviously, PSG, we've considered them one of the favourites for this season as well. They got that first Champions League out the way, which Luis Enrique said is one of the hardest to get. Once you've got the first, then maybe it's easier to go ahead and win another. How stronger contenders do you consider them after what you've seen so far this season?
Yeah, I mean, what they did is they did exactly what people want. When you give exactly that expectation that people have, Paris Saint-Germain are good, and then you look at the result, you're like, oh, they won 4-0. You don't even look against who they play against. That will match the fear that people have against them. Although, and I know it was the Club World Cup, but because Chelsea did what they did to them, people might think that it is possible to do something. So it was very important for them to have a good start. Bayern Munich look good though. I know I'm switching because we're talking about Paris Saint-Germain, but Bayern Munich looked good, but when you think that Dembele wasn't playing and some players were missing from Paris Saint-Germain, Desiree Doué wasn't there. You still have an amazing squad, but it's just the way they play and the way they go about things and the way they still press even when they 4-0 up. They still play the same way, and they look like again a team that can win it. But we didn't see Barca yet. We saw Bayern. There's a lot of team. Madrid might get better. I don't think they were good yesterday. Liverpool, I don't know. Jamie said it. I do think from already pre-season, I think they concede too many goals to be able to. They need to erase that. They concede too many goals. They got bailed out again the other day against Burnley, and you said it. And you have to find a way to win games. So we're not complaining about that. But in the Champions League, if you concede too many goals, it's a tough one to win.
Well, we're going to go to a very quick break, but we will show you Liverpool's highlights against Atletico after this short break. It's a dramatic one. Stay with us. Hello, welcome along. All right, finally, we're going to talk about Liverpool. Liverpool with a dramatic win over Atletico Madrid, much to your relief, Jamie.
Yeah, it was relief because I always feel like you're waiting for Liverpool to win, but put in like a champion performance like we've seen PSG do tonight. And I thought it was going to be tonight 2-0 up after, 6 or 7 minutes. Atletico Madrid, we know we're a big team, big manager, but they've got a lot of injuries. I think half the team's missing as well. So I thought it was going to be a comfortable game for Liverpool to go and win 3 or 4-0, and it didn't prove to be the case. So yes, delighted Liverpool won, but still a little nagging worry at the back of my mind that something doesn't feel quite right at the moment. It's unbelievable.
Interesting stat on Marcus Llorente. Scored 7 Champions League goals. We scored twice tonight. 7 Champions League goals. 4 of them have been at Anfield.
Wow.
So imagine when he bought a pet dog, what did he call his pet pug?
Anfield.
Do we have a picture? Oh, look. There he is.
Wow.
Not smiling now, though, is he?
After scoring those couple of goals in 2000 at Anfield. What did you say?
You have to buy another one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Call him Virgil.
Should we see this winner?
Go on,
Dramatic,
Jamie.
right in the dying moments of the game this
Yeah, listen, Liverpool have been looking dangerous from set pieces. I think Konate should have scored just before. Yeah, well, I don't like describing Van Dijk as a centre-back, as in, like, he's the best centre-back, or a Tim. At Liverpool, a lot of people get called legends because they've won the league or they've won a Champions League. There's lots of them. But if you want to differentiate between I'd call them giants of the club, and I'm talking like Stevie, Kenny Dalglish, Souness, Alan Hansen, John Barnes, like the top sort of 7 or 8 players.
Is he there?
Oh, without a doubt. Okay. He's right in the middle of that. He's not at the bottom of the list, I can assure you. He will go down as one of the greatest players to ever play for Liverpool. Not one of the greatest centre-backs, one of the greatest players.
You said Kane.
He's the Thierry Henry of centre-backs in the Premier League.
Now that's a compliment. Come on. Take it. You said Kate next, but Kate doesn't know where she's going. Can you help me out again, please? Oh, that's right. Sorry, you did tell me. I forgot. Jamie's reaction to the winner. Shall we all have a look at
Let's
how
have a look, yes.
It was still screaming after.
The Devil's Club!
Oh my God, with that dancing. Is that why Table Time got cancelled?
Dad dancing.
That was Pardew, wasn't it?
That's the
Table Time isn't cancelled. Why do you keep saying
It's cancelled, isn't it?
That's because Liverpool will be getting so many late winners, and you can imagine what that does to Man United, City, Arsenal, Everton fans. The nickname on social media is the Devil's Club by the opposition fans, so it's really getting to them at the moment.
So is Table Time cancelled or not?
I'm not in charge. I don't produce the show.
Not. Let's put it to social media. I think social media should decide.
Well, I'm not here tomorrow. Thank God.
We're not bringing it back tomorrow. Not week 1.
You're not doing week 1?
I don't think we did. Did we do week 1?
No, you got to give it. You got to get
a little bit.
Not everyone's
up.
played, have they? Yeah. Oh, you mean we could use it tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Oh, you're not
Thursday,
here.
but then you'd be on your own at the screen because Thierry and me ain't getting up there.
Micah, you gotta.
Are you not a dancer, Kate?
No.
No.
Nope. No.
I think we should put it out to the vote. I think we should have a Twitter
Yeah, you
poll.
can all vote. I don't care. I'm
You
not
can
getting
dance.
up for table time.
You
What?
can dance though. You don't want to dance
I
here.
don't
but
want to
you-
dance.
You must have
But you
danced when
can
you were
dance.
younger.
Thank you, yeah.
Okay.
You must have gone to dance when you were younger.
Yeah. Yes.
Morris dancing?
No. Why can you Morris dance?
No, but Nicola can.
Really?
Yeah, she's doing Morris
Interesting.
dancing.
Can you dance, Kate? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know. I'm just asking the questions.
I did
Yes.
before if you were listening.
Do my
Anyway,
research.
interesting
listen.
thing to talk about in Liverpool's performance is Alexander Isak.
When he played at Dortmund, I saw say that he was on the wing.
Yeah.
So, yes, we all know he preferred to play as a 9, but being in the middle or going into the channel, it doesn't look like he's in a situation where he doesn't know what he needs to do. So, you know, I always said for the best development of a player, if you can, playing a lot of position will always help. If you can, obviously.
Two debutants who were in action this evening as well. They were in the earlier game, so we're going to take a look at those. Paphos FC played away at Olympiacos, and Slavia Prague, who played Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt salvaging something from that game. We'll bring you that in just a second. Would you like a trip there on the train?
I would happily go there.
Happily go
Happily
there.
go
and
there.
swing via Ayia Napa, huh? Sounds good. So the other game, the other of the earlier two kickoffs, and also with a debutant tonight, Bodo Glimt playing away to Slavia Prague. Interesting game, this one. Looked like Prague had it wrapped up, but didn't go that way.
Yeah,
in the
it
end.
looked like that Slavia Prague was going to win that one.
It looks like we'll get the same as last season. Fingers crossed that is the case.
OK, well, we've gone through all the highlights from these games, but we do apparently still have a couple of segments to go here, so who knows what we will do next, but if you stay with us, you will find out.
What did Virgil say?
Well, we've got one more day of this coming up tomorrow. Champions League opening week concludes on Thursday. Manchester City hosting Serie A champions Napoli, with City legend Kevin De Bruyne returning to the Etihad for the first time since his summer move. Micah will be there with Anita. The big night also includes La Liga champions Barcelona, who are away at Newcastle. Eintracht Frankfurt hosting Galatasaray, plus the longest Champions League journey, Khairat Almaty, travelling over 4,000 miles across 3 time zones to play Sporting in Lisbon. You can catch all 6 games live on Paramount Plus. Coverage of the 2 early matches, as always, begins at noon, and we'll be back with you at 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back in just a second after this break. Welcome back, everybody. Well, on Sunday, you can count on the NFL on CBS for a fantastic Week 3 slate,
2 teams from
including
yesterday.
the Bengals and the Vikings. What's up?
Minnesota Vikings, Cincinnati Bengals.
That's correct. Yes, Thierry, 4 points for the quiz. If only we were doing a quiz today. We're not. So you're a day late. That begins.
You're talking to me? You want to do an NFL quiz? Or you're talking to them?
I think we should do an NFL quiz.
With
I
me?
think Thierry would know all the
Me and you?
names.
No, not me. I
Oh,
don't know
okay, so be
anything.
careful you calling out, because the quiz was on them
I'm very
yesterday.
competitive all of a sudden.
You called out.
I did not.
I answer.
I just said we weren't doing a quiz today.
Thank you very much was the thing that, you know, was
Oh,
a
I
bit...
felt a little... Okay, yeah, sorry. Well,
If we can do the
apologies
quiz
about
if you
that.
want.
Where were the
Well,
Vikings
quiz
from?
him. Quiz him.
I don't
No,
want
no,
any
no.
questions. Somebody give me... Mark,
quizzer.
Maya, give me a question. Give me a
quizzer.
question, Mark.
Oh, all right, all right. So
Okay,
let's keep it rolling.
Killjoys. Production said no.
Let's keep
okay.
it rolling.
Miserable. Anyway, you got the NFL coming up on CBS. It's going to be a good weekend. What about Monaco are in action tomorrow, Thierry? You're Monaco. They were flying to Bruges.
Yes.
Apparently, the AC broke on the journey over there. So
Really?
this is how they handled that. Yep.
Whoa, he's got
Hey.
the guns out.
Not. I think apparently everybody stripped down. It's never that. I'm always cold in planes. Is it that hot in a plane?
My God.
Wow.
This is a bit weird.
I didn't look like that when I was a player.
Really?
No.
Apparently, that's how it went.
Way.
Whoa.
That's a
He
story?
was dying to get his shirt off, wasn't he?
That's the story.
That's a story.
That's the story.
Wow.
Yes.
All right.
Let's hope the AC is working on the train
Hopefully
to
they
Manchester
won't
tomorrow. Hey,
blame
Micah.
if they don't win on that.
Like the ash, remember the ash cloud? Was you playing then in that one?
No, I was on the bench.
No, but I mean, remember that
I
happened?
remember
Yeah,
when
I
it
know.
happened. Yes.
Yeah, we had to.
Everybody
we
had
played
to.
Atletico Madrid.
We
And
played
you had to get a
we
coach
lost
or what?
there. We lost 3-1.
Yeah, that was. We was in UEFA Cup. Yeah.
Couldn't
We lost.
fly, had to travel by
Train.
Bus.
Train?
Where
With
Mike,
the bus,
Micah's going on the train, isn't he? To
19
where are you
hours.
Manchester.
going? No, the other place.
No, it's too long.
We
He
did
said 4 to
19
5
hours.
days to get there.
Did
Yeah.
Oh, Carrot Almaty or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You knocked that one on the head, have you?
No, it's not.
Sticking to Cyprus.
49 days. how many days was it to take the train?
4 to 5 days. Yeah.
You shall be going to the Etihad tomorrow.
Yes! I'm leaving the studio for some fresh air. Look at that stadium. Absolutely beautiful. I can't wait, though, seriously. Genuinely, it's a really good game.
So
Kevin De
Phil-
Bruyne's coming back. Napoli. Hoyland's going to be there. Foden's cooking again. So, yeah, I can't wait.
If City win, what kind of interviews will you prepare for us?
Ooh, I want Kevin De Bruyne.
If City wins.
If City win?
Regardless.
No.
He's coming back home, you know. He's been there a long time. I want to get him.
If City wins. I wouldn't
McTominay,
come.
maybe,
What's the point
if
of that?
Napoli were to get a result there.
Do you have any friends at City anymore?
What do you mean?
Because
No.
you've named 2 Napoli
In the
players so
team.
far.
No, Grealish has gone, hasn't he? So
No more access.
I'm at the back, bare bones, aren't I?
Ah.
Are you not an ambassador no more?
Are you not? Did you get...
No, what,
Did you get sacked for being ambassador?
where are we going with this?
No, you used to get paid by Man City. Do you not get paid by them anymore?
Oh my God, why do you have to blow his cover?
I didn't used to get paid by Man City.
Oh, sorry.
I thought money was a taboo subject on this show nowadays. Is it not?
Money talks.
Peach and
Money
Anita, by the way,
talks.
if you guys are watching, we're so
Money
sorry we
talks.
couldn't re-establish the connection. We hope you had a wonderful time in Munich. We're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. We're excited for the, Anita and Micah duo tomorrow.
What are you going to do without me tomorrow?
Oh, just the 3 of us?
Just the 3 of us.
What if it goes well?
Are you going to cope without me?
What if it goes well?
Do you not think you can cope without me tomorrow?
We did it before.
We'll find out, won't we?
It's cosy.
We did it before.
Così. I think it'll be good.
I do.
Well, everybody, please do join us for tomorrow. We would like to see you tomorrow when these Champions League games kick off. We've got a few games for you, as always. A reminder that if you want some more Champions League reaction analysis from what's happened today, you can join Poppy Miller for the Champions Club. That is next over on the Golasso Network and on YouTube. Meanwhile, we will see you from Manchester or from this London studio tomorrow.
See you
for the next
tomorrow.
game.
See you
6 more.
tomorrow.
See you. Bye-bye.
This match was brought to you by Heineken and Bet365, UEFA Champions League official partners.